Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Nurul Zulaikha Binti Kamarruddin and I'm a final year student from the Faculty of Applied Science, University Technology Mara, Shah Alam. Today, I'm honored to present my critical research review titled Investigating Local Biodegradable Materials, a Study on Decomposition Rates. This project was conducted under the guidance of my supervisor, Dr. Azrena Abdul Karim, and it explored the current understanding of biodegradable materials in Malaysia, especially how our unique tropical environment affect their degradation. Malaysia is currently facing a serious plastic waste crisis. The problem stems not only from our local plastic consumption, but also from the importation of plastic from other countries. In response, starting from 2017, several states introduced ban on plastic bags and polystyrene in an effort to reduce reliance on single-use plastics. This has created momentum for exploring biodegradable alternatives as more environmentally responsible options. Biodegradable materials have been positioned as a sustainable solution to this growing issue. They offer potential to reduce plastic pollution, support environmental conservation, and align with broader green development goals in Malaysia. The main objective of how this study is to evaluate how Malaysia's climate and environmental conditions influence the degradation of locally sourced biodegradable materials. Specifically, this review aims to 1. Define and categorize the type of biodegradable material used in Malaysia. 2. Evaluate their environmental impact, particularly through their decomposition processes. 3. Analyze the broader ecological and economic implication for our national waste management strategy. And lastly, compare the breakdown efficiency of natural versus synthetic biodegradable materials under Malaysia conditions. This research is crucial for several reasons. Firstly, it supports sustainable waste management by increasing our understanding of how biodegradable materials behave in local environment. Secondly, it offers data-driven insight that can be used by policymakers and researchers to improve environmental legislation and awareness campaign. Lastly, it contributes to Malaysia's long-term goals of becoming a more eco-conscious and sustainable nation, particularly as we deal with the increasing impacts of plastic pollution. This study addressed 5 main questions. Firstly, what standard define biodegradable materials in the Malaysian context? Secondly, what type of natural and synthetic biodegradable materials are commonly used and for what application? Next, what are the main mechanisms of decomposition and how do they differ between natural and synthetic materials? Fourth, what environmental and biological factors affect decomposition rates? And lastly, how do Malaysia's unique environmental conditions influence these rates? Despite rising interest in biodegradable products, most existing studies are based in lab environment, which often fail to represent real-world Malaysian conditions. There's also limited data on how variables like humidity, rainfall, soil acidity, and microbial activity influence actual degradation. Additionally, there's a growing concern about incomplete breakdown, which could result in the formation of microplastic, a new layer of pollution that needs urgent attention. Malaysia follows both local and international standards. Locally, we have Cerium Eco 001 2018 and Eco 009 2019, which define biodegradability and compostability. Internationally, standards such as ISO 17088 and ASTM D6400 are used for testing and performance evaluation. Regulatory bodies like the Department of Environment and Department of Standards Malaysia enforce these guidelines. Furthermore, Malaysia's Plastic Sustainability Roadmap 2021 to 2030 plays a key role in encouraging biodegradable alternatives. Malaysia uses both natural and synthetic biodegradable materials. Natural type include PLA from fermented glucose, starch from cassava or sago, and cellulose from agriculture waste. Synthetic material like PBS and PBAT are often combined with local biomass like palm oil waste. These materials are used in various applications from food packaging and agriculture to biomedical fields like suture and drug delivery. They also help in creating value-added products from local resources. This table shows the differences between natural and synthetic biodegradable materials. From this table, we can see that natural materials degrade faster and more easily in natural condition compared to the synthetic one. The synthetic materials are often require industrial composting and may leave behind microplastic. And lastly, natural materials are also require less infrastructure and pose less risk to the environment. From the table, we can see that natural materials are better compared to the synthetic one. Malaysia's tropical climate, characterized by high humidity and temperatures, support faster decomposition. Soils rich in microbial life further enhance the degradation of organic materials. However, regional environmental factors such as acidic soil, inconsistent rainfall, drought, and flooding can disrupt or delay the decomposition process. This shows that local conditions must be considered when managing biodegradable waste. To conclude, this review highlights that Malaysia's tropical climate offers great potential for the successful breakdown of biodegradable materials, particularly those derived from natural sources. However, the performance of synthetic materials depends on whether proper infrastructure and conditions are in place. Based on this, I would like to recommend the following action. 1. Conduct more field-based studies to reflect actual environmental conditions. Secondly, invest in industrial composting facilities to manage synthetic biodegradable waste efficiently. Next, introduce and enforce localized biodegradation standards tailored to Malaysia's environmental diversity. And lastly, increase public awareness through education campaign to ensure biodegradable products are used and disposed correctly. The finding and comparison in this review are supported by a wide range of sources, including recent work by Abdul Rahman, Afshar, Ahsan, and others who have explored waste management practices and the behavior of biodegradable materials in various environments. That's all from me. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope this presentation has provided useful insight into how Malaysia can improve its biodegradable waste management strategies. If you have any question, I will be happy to answer them now. But you can also reach out to me via email at zulaikhakdin23@gmail.com. Again, thank you for your time and attention.